Nowadays, concerns about natural disasters have become common around the world, especially when they cause significant damage, up to billions of dollars, to communities. Let's explore this, and don't forget to leave a number 1 if you want to join me on this journey of discovery. Starting with Queensland's flood disaster in 2023, it caused severe damage to the state's livestock industry and infrastructure. The list of affected animals includes horses and cattle. The situation was no better in Texas in 2023, where flooding also caused significant damage to livestock and infrastructure. According to information from the Texas Department of Agriculture, the force of the floods killed more than 400,000 livestock. This is a widespread disaster, a tragedy that not only affects the agricultural industry, but also affects the stability of the country, economy, community, and infrastructure. After several hours of rescue efforts, many cows were relocated to a safe area. After severe floods in northern Kenya, the tragic scene took place when many herds of goats and sheep became victims of rising floodwaters, causing significant damage to livestock in the area. This flood disaster is evidence of the region's vulnerability to natural disasters, highlighting the urgent need for support and recovery. The tornado caused devastating conditions on cattle farms, leaving ranchers not only facing injuries to hundreds of cows, but also facing significant financial losses. Heavy objects, from auto warehouses to cow farms, some even weighing several hundred pounds, face the formidable challenges of natural disasters. They had to work tirelessly to overcome the fear and consequences left by the tornado. Currently, the challenge is not only material but also a test of the spirit and resilience of the entire farming community. After every disaster, farmers face the challenging task of cleaning up the remaining debris to prevent the spread of any potential diseases that may emerge later. Not only do they have to deal with significant economic losses, but they also face feelings of sadness and despair as their efforts to raise and care for the animals become futile. In some specific situations, when a dairy farm is struck by lightning, it leaves severe consequences, causing the entire farm's infrastructure to collapse and unable to continue operating. Such disasters not only affect the economic aspects of farmers, but also create difficult conditions mentally. The collapse of a dairy farm not only causes material damage, but also takes away the farmer's living and working environment. Natural disasters not only affect the entire community, but also leave serious consequences for livestock. Every time a natural disaster occurs, the tragic sight that farmers face is the ruins of all their efforts to nurture, requiring them to face the challenge of recovering and rebuilding from scratch. With the development of floods, storms, or climate change with sudden increases in temperature, creating infrastructure destruction, loss of livestock, and deterioration of soil quality, these disasters not only cause immediate impacts but also leave long-term consequences, slowing down the process of regeneration and recovery of the farm. The challenge becomes more difficult when you have to witness 300 deer being attacked by lightning. This is a clear demonstration of the horrifying impact of lightning, not only on reindeer herds, but also a warning of the potential danger. Not only the reindeer herd, but also the herd of horses searching for food cannot avoid the terrifying impact of lightning. These effects can increase the risk to sheep flocks, making management more difficult when faced not only with mud, cyclones, landslides, or lightning, but also with extremely harsh weather when temperatures up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Hundreds of healthy cow cows face these challenges to protect their strong health. Although this can bring great economic disappointment to farmers, they continue to strive to overcome these challenges. Dead animals often contain many types of bacteria, and if not handled or destroyed properly, they will quickly decompose, causing unpleasant odors and creating pollution in the air, water, and soil. Disposal of animal carcasses must be done in an environmentally friendly manner, avoiding their use as farm feed or other meat, especially in disaster-prone areas, as they often contain high bacteria content. Proper communication and notification becomes extremely important, helping to ensure the safety of pets and people when faced with urgent challenges. After the flood, a simple farm was wiped out, leaving only the brides and the lucky animals that survived. This scene is like a tragic picture. Where there was once life in agriculture, now there is just a land of chaos and a horrifying landscape. The surviving animals face disorientation, creating a heartbreaking emotional landscape and constant challenges. Amidst the ruins and chaos, however, people did not hesitate to care and help each other, helping them regain faith and hope amid difficult circumstances. In such challenging moments, solidarity and support from the community are not only important but also a great source of encouragement. The traumatic experiences after each disaster are opportunities for us to learn and grow. Leveraging valuable lessons from these challenges helps us build a better, stronger future. At the same time, it is also an opportunity for us to equip ourselves with readiness and patience to face the unforeseen challenges that natural disasters may always pose. Pheasants are not native to the United States, but have been successfully raised and introduced into a number of bird species that thrive in a variety of environments such as Iowa, Nebraska, and the Dakotas. This is one of the most sought-after birds in North America. However, pheasant populations in the wild have gradually decreased. That is why farmers decided to raise pheasants to release them into the wild to increase the local population. Pheasants usually lay eggs from April to July. Each bird can lay about 4 eggs per week. Farmers collect eggs every morning before the pheasants have a chance to lay. Human intervention in the nesting process has increased the hatching rate of these eggs significantly, from 40% to at least 75%. Farmers wash eggs carefully with water to remove dirt, so pheasants can grow better. Before washing eggs, they also carefully wash their hands with soap to remove bacteria to ensure sterility. Cracked or substandard eggs will be removed from the coop. The selected eggs are then placed on a shelf in the incubator and moved to a cooling room where they will stay for about 3 days at the appropriate time. The eggs are then transferred to the incubator, which maintains a temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit to simulate the warmth of the pheasant mother. The development of young pheasants is monitored and cared for twice daily to ensure uniformity. The baby pheasants will hatch after about 25 days. And as humidity increases, the eggshell becomes weaker, making it easier for the chicks to escape. They must undergo a thorough inspection process and be carefully packed into a ventilated box for 60 hours before being shipped to the farm or any other destination. Worldwide, we hope that these details will not only bring new understanding to the pheasant hatching process, but also create excitement and enjoyment. If you feel this information is useful, please leave a message by leaving the number 1. Your feedback is very important to help us improve. As you may know, pheasants have excellent flying abilities. Therefore, to manage these birds, farmers need to build a farm enclosure system with a mesh fence around it. Their new home is equipped with a special heating system to keep the baby pheasants warm. They are fed a high-protein diet to facilitate easy digestion as they grow. The feed water is converted from crumbs to small pellets, then finally to larger pellets, suitable for their maturation process. Do you know why these pheasants have a shield attached to their nostrils when they are just 3 to 4 weeks old? This helps them avoid the problem of feather pecking and cannibalism when kept in captivity, a solution that the poultry industry has implemented. There are a variety of measures to address this problem, from long-term farming policies to short-term solutions such as attaching shields to nostrils. These shields play an important role in preventing feather pecking and cannibalism. However, they are usually culled when the pheasants reach 6 to 7 weeks of age and are released from captivity. This is a measure to ensure comfort and happiness during the pheasant care process. The next stage in cultivation involves limiting free range areas to give the pheasants enough space to grow in the summer. They are given extra greens and vegetables as resilient birds. Pheasants are often disease-resistant, so raising them is relatively easy and maintenance costs are low. Usually, pheasants are the preferred choice in farming. Pheasants are usually raised in cages until they reach about 8 weeks of age. After this period, they are usually developed enough to endure and adapt to the natural environment. The purpose of captivity is for pheasants to be raised and prepared for hunting. Exactly. After the pheasants reach the standard weight, the breeder will remove the shield from the nose and put them in a cage for transport to the designated hunting area. They will live in their natural environment for a short time before hunters start hunting. The hunting season usually starts in November and lasts until February of the following year. During this time, pheasants are active, creating ideal hunting opportunities. Specially trained hunting dogs become invaluable partners for hunters. Hunters are assisted by hunting dogs that are able to accurately locate pheasants. These dogs not only have the ability to track, but also recognize sounds and interpret the behavior of pheasants. Close cooperation between hunter and hound not only enhances hunting efficiency, but also creates unforgettable experiences in the world of hunting. Have you ever tried pheasant meat? Pheasant meat is not only a delicious culinary delight, but also brings significant nutritional value to health. It serves as a source of high-quality protein, providing all the essential amino acids needed by the human body. Protein helps build and maintain muscle, aids in post-workout recovery, and provides the body with energy. Raising wild animals to generate income for farmers is no longer a new thing. Come with us to the bison farm to discover what it's like. They raise these amazing creatures, bison, a cultural and historical symbol of the indigenous tribes of North America. Bison are not only a symbol of strength, endurance, and freedom, but are also creatures of impressive size. They can grow up to 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh around 2,000 pounds, or about 900 kilograms. They have thick, soft fur that ranges in color from brown to black, with male bison often having bushy whiskers around their necks. It is a fact that farms are prioritizing economic aspects over ecological aspects. Their struggle to maintain sustainability can be difficult with overgrazing. So farmers here have come up with a new initiative choosing to raise bison. This is a novel decision that they are embarking on, bringing not only economic benefits, but also keeping them on the journey of sustainable development. Previously, there was no need to invest in modern machinery or expensive farm systems to raise this breed of bison. All you need to build is a reliable fence system. In general, bison require less direct management than most livestock. The bison herd is very sturdy and adaptable. They demonstrate outstanding self-defense capabilities in harsh weather conditions. About 80% of bison are born in April, and they are capable of giving birth without much assistance. The calves also quickly became healthy. On some small farms, bison are not only fed grass, but are also provided with daily supplements. Farmers often use a mixture that includes soybean hulls, fermented corn pellets, and flour to aid their growth. On average, each bison consumes about 5 pounds of food per day. After about a year, qualified bison will be auctioned at the market. kept in different cages waiting for their turn to be auctioned. Each pen usually contains 5 to 8 bison. Currently, the selling price of bison ranges from $3,000 to $77,000 USD, depending on many factors such as appearance, age, and pedigree. Raising bison not only brings economic value, but is also a challenge for farmers interested in preserving and developing the species.